Hey, what's going on, guys? Gamer Dude back once again, and it has been a hot minute since I uploaded something, so I do apologize. I have been quite busy lately. I've been having to look after my dog, who's rather poorly, so I apologize for that. I've been busy with work as well, so I just haven't been getting around to doing any videos or any content lately. And I've also been grinding the heck out of the new Marvel's Avengers game. So that's been keeping me rather busy as well. But anyway, down to business. As you can see from the title, we have some news regarding The Last of Us Part 2, which is rather interesting because this game now, it's what, five months old, I think. Did it come out in June, July, August, September, October? Are we in October? I don't know. I've lost track of the days. No, we're in September, right? But we're almost in October. So yeah. Anyway, it has still been quite a while since we heard anything on The Last of Us. I mean, yeah, it got a patch a couple of weeks ago, but that was just for a couple of bugs. But anyway, in this video today, we're going to be talking about what Naughty Dog are doing with the game, and something else they've done. It's not essentially bad, but it's also not essentially good. It's a sort of an iconic thing that they've decided to wind down on due to the current situation of the world right now. But anyway, down to business. In a tweet earlier this morning from Naughty Dog, they have promised to share a lot of exciting things from The Last of Us Part 2 this Saturday. So that would be September 26th. This community-centric date was formerly known as Outbreak Day, because on the day of the outbreak in The Last of Us, it was September 26th. So for years since the first game came out, that's how we've come to know September 26th. It's become like an iconic thing in, I don't know, in the minds of gamers, let's say. But the developer is swapping over to the Last of Us Day branding in light of COVID-19. So they've decided to rebrand it from Outbreak Day to The Last of Us Day, basically. I've got the full tweet here and the statement from Naughty Dog. I shall read it to you once I get it open. So, Naughty Dog says, for the last 7 years, get my words out there, September 26 has been our opportunity to recognise and celebrate the incredible passion of the Last of Us community. However, as we thought about the events of the last year and the challenges we have all continued to face with COVID-19, we didn't feel it right continuing on under the Outbreak Day banner. While the name and date are rooted in the fiction of the game, September 26 means so much more to gamers than its lore. It's about showing our appreciation to the fans as well. That's why this Saturday and moving forward, September 26 will be known as, formerly, The Last of Us Day. A name that not only acknowledges the world around us, but also reflects the growth of the community as we welcome millions of new players with the release of The Last of Us Part 2. We have a lot of exciting things planned, and we can't wait to share them with you in the next few days. So, awesome that Naughty Dog are continuing to support this game, because a lot of developers, unless it's something fully online centric game, they don't really bother adding patches and updates. I mean, take Death Stranding for example, the updates on that stopped almost immediately. And you know, once you've finished the game, it is basically just a glorified Fates quest at the end. There's nothing to do. So it's really cool that Naughty Dog are continuing on with this. And I'm going to go into a little bit of detail about the online portion that they have decided to bring into the game. But I think what they're going to be doing with that is, instead of adding it into the game like they did with the first game, it's going to be a standalone separate game. But anyway, does this mean, because they've said we can expect more news this Saturday, are we going to see that fateful multiplayer reveal? I mean, personally, to me, this is a game I feel that doesn't need multiplayer. I could say that about all games, but, some games I do like multiplayer. I like Red Dead Online, I like GTA Online, I definitely like Marvel's Avengers Online. So it would be unfair of me to say that online gaming is killing the gaming community, because it's not. It brings people together. It helps you through stuff that you wouldn't normally get through if it's campaign based, and you can generally just have a laugh with your friends, unless you're playing Fortnite or that ridiculous baby game Fall Guys. Please drop hate on me for that, but I absolutely despise Fortnite and Fall Guys. They are just completely ridiculous, especially Fall Guys. It looks like it was designed by babies for babies. Enough said. But anyway, as relayed in September 2019, the studio prioritised wrapping up the story of the game. It came to the realisation that the planned evolution of factions had grown beyond an additional mode that could be included with the enormous single-player campaign. At that point in time, Naughty Dog said that players would eventually experience the fruits of their team's online ambition, but not as part of The Last of Us 2. So again, going back to what I said earlier, it probably means that it will be a standalone game, that they're not going to add it into the game itself. I don't know how it's going to work. I mean, maybe they will add it as like a DLC, but it seems like Naughty Dog are really wanting to make a cash grab on this, or a quick cash grab, so they're probably going to release it as a separate game. Because although I didn't play the online version of the first Last of Us game, I do know it was incredibly popular and it received a number of players. And the fan base for it was fantastic, even though it did kind of stray away from the whole zombie vibe, and it just went into the whole let's kill each other vibe. So yeah, there was that, which is probably why I didn't enjoy it. If it was online with your friends killing zombies, then fair play. Because, I might not like Call of Duty, but if my friends are over, well, maybe not in the current situation of the world right now, but you know what I'm talking about. If my friends are over, then I might enjoy playing Call of Duty Zombies with them. But other than that, I just don't really see the point of a zombie style game getting an online portion that doesn't feature zombies. It just doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me. I mean, does it make sense to you guys? Let me know in the comments below. I mean, if you enjoyed the faction missions of the first Last of Us game, then fair play to you. Like I said, not all online games deserve to be ridiculed and just tossed aside. But me personally, I don't think it's something that needs to be added. I think the story of the first game and the second game were absolutely fantastic and brilliant. And I seriously can't wait to see what they do with a third version of this game. But moving on, in August of this year, a rough but unmistakable clip did show some leaked multiplayer footage for The Last of Us Part 2 faction missions. There are a ton of unknowns about the factions, when, where and how much, but I suppose I do kind of like the movement and gunplay enough in The Last of Us Part 2 to want to face off against other players. And The Last of Us Day seems like the right place to lift the lid on it, so to speak, to reveal it to the world, to reveal that this is what they're doing. Because I highly doubt they're going to announce a third part to the game so early after the release of the second game. It would probably stand to reason that a third adaptation of the game will come in about a year, maybe 2 years, possibly even 3, because with the development of next gen consoles, it is safe to say that it's going to take developers a lot longer to get products finished and out there. So, like I said earlier in the video, from what I heard and what I saw in trailers and whatnot, Factions was incredibly popular on the first game. You know, it was terrifying, it was thrilling, and there was actually a lot to do. You know, there was a lot of different maps. It had sort of its own story, you know, with the kind of objectives and stuff you had to do in those types of missions that they provided for you. But I just didn't like the whole idea of it sort of becoming an online battle royale. It just didn't seem like the whole zombiness of the story got put into place too much there. It was more like they just put people in a paintball arena, if that makes sense. You know, it's kind of like there's no apocalypse here. We're just paintballing. It's just all fun and games kind of deal. But yeah. Anyway, that's it. That's it for this video. That's all the news I could find regarding the Last of Us update. So stay tuned. I've got a ton of videos coming today, just to make up for not posting any videos for the last couple of weeks. So yeah, that's it then. So this has been Gamer Dude. Happy gaming, and I shall catch you all in the next one, guys.